Hello, everyone. Welcome to whatever this is. Kobe. I'm being joined by you today.
You are.
And guess who's also here?
You are here.
Oh my gosh, you're
Yes.
correct.
Not only are you being joined by me,
Right?
but today, everybody,
Okay.
I am being joined by Donovan.
Fuck!
Thank you.
You're so smart.
I am.
You're like Albert.
I mean, let's think about it.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm thinking.
I'm across the table from you.
You are.
But if the table was turned,
Yeah.
it was flipped, or even without the flipping,
Okay.
you're across the table from me.
Dude, what's your IQ?
Huh?
What is your IQ?
That's an amazing question.
It has to be at least a lot.
No.
Okay. Well, are you going to answer the question?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe you had a message for our people. Today is a very special day.
It is a very special day today.
Please don't get us copyrighted, please.
Oh, I'm not.
Thank you. Kobe. I don't think we can play this. No. This is copyrighted music, I believe.
Really?
Let's not.
You think Whitney?
Yeah. I think Whitney Houston she does own her own music. Well,
I'd say her state probably.
I was about to say, yeah. She doesn't.
Right.
Wherever she is.
I'm glad you brought up Whitney Houston.
Yep.
Because today, August 9th, 2021,
Yeah.
would be Whitney Houston, who, in my opinion,
All right.
is the single greatest female singer of all time.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
We can talk about music in a little bit.
Music is cool.
I love music. We'll get to... Mark my words, guys. We'll talk about music before this is over. But
Be ready.
Whitney Houston is the pinnacle
Pinnacle.
when it comes
I like
to...
that word.
Yeah,
Pinnacle.
pinnacle.
Continue. I'm sorry.
She is the pinnacle of women in music.
Pinocchio. Pinocchio. Okay, go ahead, as you're saying.
It doesn't... What were we going to talk about, Donovan?
No, you said Whitney Houston,
She's the best.
the Pinocchio.
No, that's not at all. That's not at all what I said.
What did you say?
There are some,
Okay.
in my opinion, who come close to Whitney. But if this is like a pyramid,
All right.
there's Whitney all by herself.
Right.
Then there's some other people,
Okay.
maybe some others, but nobody is
Queasy
to
Low the voice.
pyramid down
Well,
there.
Okay, so say
Yeah,
Whitney Houston, tier 1.
Right.
Top. Where is Queasy Low the voice?
how many tiers are there?
As many is your pyramid.
I'd say just at the bottom.
Okay.
Give me a number. She's there at the very bottom.
All right.
I'm holding the pyramid up because she's
Because nobody would be on there without Kobe.
right.
Of course.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about music.
Music. I love music.
I love music. Now, like I said, today is August 9th,
9th, yeah.
2021.
2021. Yes.
And it was just announced last week that Aaliyah Houghton, God rest her soul, music is finally coming to streaming services.
Wow.
20 years after she died. iTunes, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spotify, the whole 9 yards. Aaliyah's music has been on there, but only like one of her albums. At the Best, You Are My Love, I believe. Because she had a very, still does, obviously, greedy uncle who owns her music.
That sucks.
Her brother owns her estate. But her uncle owns her music, and he owned the label that she was signed to.
All right.
Which had a whole bunch of other people signed to it also. JoJo was signed to it, Tank was signed to it, Tony Braxton was signed to it at one point in time.
All right.
So all of these people, when this label shut down, he did not release any of these songs.
That's mean.
So Tony Braxton doesn't necessarily need those few songs. Neither does Tank. JoJo re-recorded those songs for her own to be able to make music off of them. Kind of rubs me the wrong way that now that they're coming out, is Aaliyah going to profit off of it? No, her brother's not getting paid. He is.
Right.
But my playlists have always felt a little empty without Aaliyah. In my opinion, that pyramid with Whitney on top, Aaliyah would be right underneath her. Not by herself. Aaliyah would have a few women with her.
Right.
And like I said, and I've said it many times before, Beyonce and Aaliyah were coming up at the same time.
All right.
Had Aaliyah not have died when she did, she would be looked at now how we look at Beyonce. Not saying Beyonce wouldn't have gotten big, but how almost after Michael Jackson died, everybody went and pointed at Beyonce as you're it now. That would have been Aaliyah.
Beyonce's cool.
Yeah, I think Beyonce is very overrated. She's cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah. Women in music. Give us
women in music.
Yeah. What is on Donovan's pyramid?
Of course, I'm surprised her name hasn't come up yet, but at the very tippity top, Megan Thee Stallion. And of course, in that tier with her, Queasy Low the Voice. Just inspirational talent. It's just like every playlist I have has Queasy Low the Voice in it. Every single one.
I listen to her music for comedic purposes.
Really?
Yes. I have not heard one of her songs that made me go, "Oh! This shit beep."
Ooh, watch your mouth.
Is bussin'. Never.
Interesting.
Never will I. She has a very huge catalog. It seems like I honestly don't know what she does for a living.
She makes music,
obviously, right? I obviously have my own personal favorite song of hers. What's yours?
My favorite, What Do I Do Without My Boo?
That's not what it's called.
Yes, it is.
What do I suppose to do?
What do I supposed to do?
Yes. Suppose, SUPPOSE.
What do I supposed to do?
To do without my boo. Mine is where my stimulus check
at. Of course, we know.
I need my stimulus check.
Very good song.
I'm broke. I need me a fat blunt. Now, she's not. I honestly don't know how she does what she does, but she
be doing it though.
She became viral in June for her "Be Who You Are for Your Pride, Don't Hide" video with her daughter on TikTok.
I love that video.
And from there, people realized the police brutality from months ago.
Right.
That was her also.
Right.
So she didn't just happen, but it's never too late to hang it up.
Why would she hang it up?
You've heard her music.
She's at the peak of music right now.
Okay.
Is she not?
On my pyramid?
On everybody's pyramid, she should be.
I don't care about everybody else's pyramid.
Well,
I know what's on mine, and she's not.
Why not? She's a legend.
Okay. If this was a TikTok pyramid, yeah, she'd be on there.
I mean, it's just a music all time.
It's not. Oh, it is, but she's not on there.
She is. Number one.
Not at all.
Well, of course, not number one.
Right.
Below me and you.
Okay.
In our unreleased music.
Yes. So keep on going with your. We'll get to men eventually.
We will.
But you, Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes.
Interesting choice.
Is it?
She's on my pyramid.
All right.
At the top, no.
Okay.
I wouldn't even say in the middle, but she's there.
Okay.
Then obviously, what's her face? Who else would be up there with them? Now we're talking at the top. Doesn't get any better. These people are the pinnacle, the Pinocchio, if you will.
Of course. I'd say give a Georgia Smith. She's very, very, yes. I love her music. I love what she does with her voice.
Before I go deeper into my pyramid, I
All
would
right.
like to give some honorable mentions.
Okay.
These are women who could have been on there, but there's just some who beat them. Willow Smith
Okay.
would have been on there had she not started releasing music. You're tarnishing your legacy, Willow. Your parents, I can't imagine, are too proud with you. Never
You're
really
listening.
never really have been. Everybody knows it's Jaden over Willow.
Right. Okay.
So Willow Smith, honorable mention to you. Hey, Miss Girl. I'd also say this person is probably on a lot of people's pyramids, but the more I think about her, the more it irritates me. Would be Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
There would be no Nicki, no Megan, no Cardi, no whoever without Lauryn Hill.
All right.
100%.
Okay.
But look back at what she did. Nothing. She did one album with the Fugees.
She did.
One album by herself.
Okay.
Then went home.
Oh.
And then she's also became notorious for like she no-shows concerts and events, or she shows up really super late, does that thing and leaves.
That's not very nice.
She's not been known to be an amazing person, but her contributions to music cannot be denied.
Of course.
Yeah, so I think anybody else that deserves to be on the pyramid is probably on there, but Willow and Lauren are they're just outside.
Right. Okay.
Do you have an honorable mention?
No. I do not.
I will go to. Do you have anybody else that is sitting atop your pyramid? Did you get all of your names through? I kind of cut you off there.
Top of my list.
Yes.
Bad Baby. I give maybe Whoa Vicky. And below those legends, say maybe a Katy Perry.
Wow.
Of course, I think
I'm sorry?
you should go.
Okay.
I've taken so much time.
Oh, yeah. So going back to my pyramid at the top, and you guys, there will be a visual on your screen with our pyramids there for you guys to look at, is Whitney Houston. Doesn't get any better, in my opinion, until I die. Many have came and have been great, but there'll never be another Whitney.
All right.
Right underneath Whitney.
Wait, pause.
Okay.
You say there'll be a visual. What about the podcast only people?
You can find us on YouTube if you're looking for the visual.
Yes.
K&D Productions.
It will be on our whatever social media we decide to post it to.
Yeah. And our website.
Our website that we don't.
So stay tuned.
Okay. We don't have a website.
In Daniel Larson's words, stay tuned.
Okay.
Hey, Daniel.
Don't quote. Well, actually do.
Yeah.
Just don't let them know who he is.
Right.
But we can.
If you want to go figure out who Daniel Larson is,
Don't.
if you don't already know of him already, I wouldn't recommend it.
Please do not.
It's something, I'm not sure how I came across Daniel Larson, but the things I've discovered since,
Interesting person.
yes,
To say the least.
to circle back to music.
Okay.
Once again,
Does
Whitney.
Daniel Larson release?
Whitney
Okay.
is at the top. Doesn't get any better than Whitney. Right underneath her, I'd say, are... I still look at these people as GOATs. But it's just, there's nobody on Whitney's level. Like, right underneath her. Like, she's barely above these people, but she's still above them. Aaliyah, Adele, Jennifer Hudson, amazing voice, extremely underrated. And to give a shout out to who I believe is the queen of rap, it would be Lil' Kim.
Okay.
Those are, and I think that's a little high for Lil' Kim, but there needs to be somebody there. And I don't think, once again, people look at rap, it's like the queen to them is who's the greatest. To me, like the king and the queen are the most influential of who did it first. Not saying that there weren't rappers before Lil Kim, but she was so influential to the point that today's rap sound, Doja, Megan, Nicki, whoever.
I love Doja Cat.
Yes. She's not on this pyramid. Might be on that one, but
She's definitely on mine.
yeah.
You'll see her.
They would not be there without Kim. She's gone through a lot of her personal life also. And it's crazy to sit back and think maybe how much greater would these people have gotten had they not, succumbed to their demons, so to speak.
Sucks.
It does.
Ooh.
So do you have a second tier? Who's right underneath Megan and company?
Right below.
You already said Katy Perry.
Of course. Below Katy Perry even.
Oh, so Katy Perry to you deserves her own
Yes.
her own tier, but it's not even on top.
No, it's just her.
She's in second place.
Yes. But she's just like so second place that the other people are just like
In third.
I'd have to go Beyonce, Rihanna. Then below them, I was gonna say Michael Jackson. I don't think he's a woman.
No, he is.
Okay.
So wake up the members of our nation.
That's not Michael Jackson. That's somebody else.
It's your time to breathe.
No. That's Miranda Cosgrove. Miranda Cosgrove. She's an actor. iCarly.
Yeah, I've seen iCarly. It's Jeanette McCurdy, Nathan Kress.
All right. No, Miranda.
Michael Jackson.
Miranda Cosgrove.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Michael Jackson should not be on this woman's
No,
list.
she's on the he's on the men's list.
Okay. My apologies.
That's fine. It happens. Okay. So below, who would I say? Beyonce, Rihanna. Gonna have to be, what's the girl name? Ariana Grande. You okay, Kobe?
Ariana?
No, Ariana.
I think you need to get it. Open up your mouth a little more when you're speaking.
No,
Ariana Grande is not a person.
My mouth is plenty open.
Interesting. So, and I'm trying to remember everybody I just said.
Right.
Aaliyah, Adele, Jennifer Hudson, and Lil Kim. Right underneath them would be Rihanna.
Okay.
Rihanna is somebody also. What she's done for herself, it's only been since the mid 2000s. We're at the beginning of the 2020s. Has been amazing.
Okay.
But it's music time, baby. Your foundation, your blush, it's all cute. Your lingerie is cuter,
Of course.
but it's music time.
Please.
I don't think there's one Rihanna song. There's some Rihanna songs I don't know that people love.
Right.
But I don't think there's bad Rihanna songs. So I'd say Rihanna. Then I'd also say Christina Aguilera, who is very Whitney-esque. There's a Whitney Houston hologram. I find the holograms very disrespectful. We'll get to that later. Also in this episode, coming up next after the music pyramids will be Kobe's take on holograms.
Okay.
Christina Aguilera performed I Have Nothing with Whitney Houston's hologram on an episode of The Voice because she was a judge on The Voice. One of my favorite renditions of I Have Nothing was that performance.
Really?
So I'd say yes, 100% Rihanna, Christina Aguilera, and then to even maybe throw in a group, I'd say TLC.
Okay.
A lot of girl groups have existed. The greatest is TLC. Period. No explanation.
You say girl groups. I'm not really too fond of Destiny and her children.
I'm not either. I love to dissect that. Destiny's Child, there's been multiple members.
What?
There's
Destiny
Destiny's Child.
But there are multiple.
There are, and it's very confusing.
Then it should be Destiny's.
That's what you think.
Destiny and her children.
Right. I don't even know who Destiny is. I do.
Oh, is that?
We were watching the Polar Express the other night. That's Destiny.
This is a joke not many people are going to get.
No.
But the people that do get that joke,
yes.
I love you.
Yes. Shout out to you guys.
Of course.
Those are the day oneers.
Of course.
And
Destiny, if you're out there, we love
I
you.
am so sorry.
I'm not sorry.
It was a joke.
It is a joke, but boo-hoo. Who cares?
Yeah.
I love you still.
What was I saying? Oh,
Polar Express. Oh.
Destiny's Child.
No, sorry.
Destiny's Child.
Destiny and her children.
I look at Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, and Michelle Williams as the members. There's other ones. Cool. Once again, and Beyonce has a very negative fan base. The Beehive, whatever. Mm-hmm. Anybody that is like...
Bees are scary.
I'm going to post the link in the description. I have an Apple Music playlist, so sorry if you're broke and you can't afford the however much a month that you pay for Apple Music. I'm sorry. But if you guys have ever wondered what...
No, just let them be surprised. Let them be surprised.
What a bee thinks.
No.
I'm sorry. This is my time.
You know what? All right.
This playlist...
Do what you do. I won't stop you.
No, I know you won't,
okay.
But please shut the fuck up.
That's rude.
Oh. This playlist will help you figure out that rude? Exactly.
Okay.
Coming back to Destiny's Child.
Destiny and her children.
Beyonce. I can't. Beyonce, and I think it's just because of how she carries herself and how her fan base carried themselves. Because everybody has a toxic fan base. Mm-hmm. Nicki Minaj, what do they call themselves? I don't know. The Barbs. They're Barbs.
Yes.
They can be toxic. Mm-hmm. You know, like, to me, there is no Nicki Cardi beef. It's the fan bases having to... I think now, just because music has progressed so much, that there can't just be one person on the throne anymore.
All right.
There will forever be one person on a throne for men and women. That's Michael Jackson. That's Whitney Houston. Mm-hmm. But...
Baby.
I'm sorry?
Queasy Little Voice.
No.
Why not?
But nowadays, you can't...
Ice JJ Fish.
Ice JJ Fish... Do we have time for an Ice JJ Fish... This is a story I have to tell you off the record.
All right.
Remember Ice JJ Fish?
I'll try. I probably won't.
Well, listen to this back and then I'll be able to tell you.
Okay.
What was I talking about?
Ice JJ.
You keep interrupting me and I'm about to reach across the table and slap you. Mm-hmm. Did I say what I needed to say about Destiny's Child?
Destiny and your children.
Beyonce, extremely overrated, negative fan bases. Okay. Nowadays, there can't just be one GOAT. Mm-hmm. We can try and say, like, for example, there are people who think Iggy Azalea is the queen of rap.
Yeah, some people.
I think she...
Raise your hand, Kobe.
Hey.
All right.
I think she has the most valuable argument for said case. But there's things Nicki brings to the table that Iggy doesn't. There's things Cardi brings to the table that the other two don't. Right. You can look at Doja. You can look at whoever else. Saweetie. You can look at the City Girls. You can look at whoever. Mm-hmm. If you want to go old school with it, there's things Missy Elliott will bring to the table. Things, once again, Lil' Kim, Queen Latifah when she was doing music, Left Eye with TLC, anything. But I don't think it's fair to say this one person is ahead of all these people. It's just more so these people helped those people get to where they are, 100%. Like, I think of music artists with features. There are music artists who aren't GOATs on their own, but when you get a feature with them, then they help take you to the next level. Mm-hmm. Like DaBaby.
Of course.
He took Dua Lipa to that next level. Mm-hmm. Some people just need that. J. Cole, I don't think is a GOAT on his own.
He is.
His best songs, he needs assistance. Whether that's Nobody's Perfect.
He does not.
Whether that's anything that he has done with Miguel.
All right.
He needs that assistance.
He doesn't.
He does.
No. Okay.
Hey, Jermaine.
Hi, Jermaine.
Okay.
I love you.
Yeah. So you pick J. Cole over Kendrick.
I pick J. Cole over everybody.
Interesting.
Greatest male artist of all time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not even. What is his genre of music? Because to me, there's
hip hop.
there's rap, which is really decent.
Yes.
But and not trying to knock J. Cole because there are some J. Cole songs that I love. She knows nobody's perfect, whatever. But it's more so like a beat, and then he's just talking on it, and I don't like that. There's no special oomph to J. Cole. Sure, his lyrics are nice, gives a nice poetry feel to it.
They do.
But in terms of other rappers, they give a little more to it than he does. It feels very. The creative process is there in terms of pen to paper, but it feels very lazy in execution. In my opinion. Sorry, Jermaine.
All right.
But, hey.
That is an opinion.
It is. Does he have a fan base? Surely he does.
I am.
Yes, you're it. What do they call themselves? What are you guys?
J. Cole's
The
fan
Colinators?
base. Yep.
Whatever. Guess that shows you how relevant he is.
Ain't it? All right.
I think I would pick him over Kendrick. Also, strictly because where is Kendrick?
Exactly.
He's gonna come back, and then my opinion will change.
All right.
Because in terms of whose music I like better, would be the couple songs Kendrick has released.
Right.
But it's just you can only listen to however many songs so many times.
Right.
While I'm talking, I can't even think of song names. Kendrick Lamar songs. He has them.
Yep.
Why can I not? Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
All right.
Compare that to anything else. Poetic Justice.
That's a good song.
Love Poetic Justice.
Bellflowers and blooming in the room.
Yeah. Like he's there.
He is.
He has it.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's peaked yet. He just decided. I don't even know what he's doing. Kendrick, come home, sweetie. Just one more album. I feel like a lot of people. You'll get to that next level, and who am I? I'm no music executive or expert.
Right.
But you will get to that next level if you just do something else. Kendrick Lamar, Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill, please.
And it's not because she hasn't done it. She doesn't need to.
She don't.
The music she has is amazing. But it's just the fact of you can only listen to that thing so many times. You can only listen to, and that's my personal favorite song of hers. Killing Me Softly so many times.
I love that song.
That is, I do too.
I think that's my favorite song.
See, it'll always be that thing. I don't know why. But it's just that just from beginning to end, she delivers. No matter what the song is.
All right.
But after I listen to the same 3 songs so many times,
exactly,
I can play a Michael Jackson playlist and it's song after song after song after song. I can listen to it all day, only having to skip one song.
What song is that?
Nope.
What?
So
okay. Don't stop till you get enough.
Yeah.
Why not?
We'll talk about that when we get to talking about the men now.
Okay.
Even though for whatever reason we talked about Jermaine and Kendrick already.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It happens.
But Lauryn, does she need to do something else? For her sake, no. For our sake, yes.
Of course. All right. Are you done with the women? Is that enough of them?
In no particular. I mean, who all have I said? I've said Whitney. I've said Adele. I've said Jennifer Hudson, Christina Aguilera, Rihanna, Lil Kim. Let's think. Instead of a pyramid, could you do a Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore.
A Mount Rushmore. 4 names. Women in music.
Okay. Number 1, Queasable the Voice. Number 2, Doja Cat. Well, not in any order, really.
Right, just their faces are there.
Yes. Megan and Nicki.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd 100% say, okay. to that. Where is Mount Rushmore? Is it in the Dakota?
Yes. It's in one of them.
Yeah. If I was driving through a Dakota and seen that, I'd probably turn away.
Right.
But hey.
We need a new one.
Yes, and this is who will be on it.
Me.
No.
Okay.
Whitney Houston, Aaliyah. I want to say Rihanna, but I feel like that's a bit of a stretch.
Okay.
Whitney Houston, Aaliyah for sure. Outside of my preference, overall, the world's preference, Beyonce would be there. Mm-hmm. And I guess I'd also have to say Nicki Minaj.
I like her.
Yes. I don't look at her as the GOAT, but she's definitely like, to put the label on it, the queen of rap is Nicki to me.
Okay.
If I had to pick one, it would be her. 100%.
What happened to Lil' Kim?
Lil' Kim's nice, but once again, circling back to, she went through things in her personal life that trumped her career. Mm-hmm. And that stuff was 20 years ago, but it still outweighs her musical contributions. And when you look at like those four names, Aaliyah, when you bring up Aaliyah, people look at her music. There's some controversy with everybody. Right. Aaliyah would be her, if it happened, whatever, marriage to R. Kelly. Mm. She was only 15, it wasn't legal, whatever. Hey, Robert. Thing, that's hers. Whitney's is drug abuse, I think Nicki's would be her husband and her brother.
Right.
Well, did I say another name or did I only give three? I think I'd also have to say Adele. If I had to do, did I already say four?
I think you.
If I'm replacing somebody, I am so sorry.
It happens.
But my four, I'm going to say Whitney, Aaliyah, Nicki, Adele.
Okay.
Adele, I can't even think of any Adele controversies. I guess that's a good thing. Mm-hmm. But she lost a lot of weight. Mm-hmm. And if Adele was to walk up to my door, knock, and I'd answer, I wouldn't know who she is until, hello,
right.
Till she spoke.
No, it happened.
Until she spoke. I wouldn't know that Adele was Adele, right. Which is a great thing. She looks happy. Mm-hmm. Got her, got divorced, is in a new relationship. Good for her. Mm-hmm. All of the controversies with those people, I think their music careers still override that. Lil' Kim's controversies, almost because of how drastic they were, override her career.
Sucks for her.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, look at Meg. She claimed to have got shot in the foot.
She did.
Sure. Were you there?
Yeah.
You weren't.
I wasn't.
You were not.
I wasn't. I was there in spirit.
And this is just for proof.
Okay.
We need a foot picture.
Please.
Megan, please let us see your hoof.
Megan, if you would just contact me on any social media, it's not hard to find me. Send me a picture of both of your feet.
Her what? Her what?
Her feet. Mm-mm. Yes. She has feet. She is a human. Please send me pictures.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Huh.
Sometimes it's a little bit more blurry.
Uh-huh.
But I do believe she is a woman.
I think she is in her own category on her own in terms of pop culture. Mm-hmm. She's not in a category at all when it comes down to music. Nope, she's not in her own category. There's two.
Okay.
Megan Thee Stallion and Magenta, the tiger, husky, whatever, husky lion hybrid.
I love her.
They're both there. I want to see a pounce off. I do. Megan versus Magenta.
Horses don't pounce.
I bet she could.
I'd love to see.
Have you seen her legs?
I'd love to see.
She is pounce. 7 foot tall.
She could pounce me.
No, she couldn't.
She could.
She probably could.
She wanted to.
Here's my thing.
All right.
Talking about her getting shot.
Okay.
The alleged shooting.
It happened.
He wasn't found guilty, nor have we necessarily seen any proof.
Okay.
It's just been more so, whose side are you going to pick, Megan or Tory's?
Megan.
That's your opinion. I'm not necessarily picking either, because thinking about Tory Lanez, name Tory Lanez songs. Say It. That's it. I cannot think of another Tory Lanez song.
Tory Lanez is an artist?
Yeah. And Say It, I think, is one of the official theme songs of my childhood. I love Say It. When I think back upon my it's in like my I have a playlist titled the playlist you didn't think you needed, which is like just songs full of that early teenage years of music. Say It is in there. I don't know another Tory Lanez song. Anyways, it's just so weird. Because Megan, 6 foot tall.
Yes.
Tory Lanez is your height.
Of course.
She just let him shoot her in the foot? Like...
I mean, she ain't seen him. He's my height. How is she going to see him?
Weren't they in a car?
Were they?
That's the story that I think I can remember is they were at like Kylie Jenner's party.
Okay.
And I don't know if Megan was talking to somebody and he got jealous or vice versa and she got jealous, but it went out in the car, and I want to say that's when he allegedly shot her. And
but I mean, like, still, she's like up there and we're down here. If he's down here scheming, how's she going to see him?
Height isn't a thing in a car. If you're in the back seat with somebody in a car, they're next to you.
I mean, unless he's in the middle on the little bump thing.
They were both in the back seat. It doesn't matter.
It does.
And they were in the middle of an argument. I'm not going to be arguing with somebody I can't see or hear. She knew he was there. If he just pulled out a gun and shot her, that's one thing.
Right.
But it doesn't sound like there's too much self-defense. He has maintained his innocence, and she doesn't talk about it. It's none of my business.
Shoot her in the foot. That's a weird place to shoot somebody.
I think... Let's segue into police brutality.
Okay. Queasy low the voice.
Yes.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. The feet is where you should aim for. That doesn't kill you.
All right.
Instead of like shooting at the chest or the head,
right.
Just take out a kneecap, take out a foot. It'll stagger somebody.
They do hurt.
You might miss a couple toes. You know, you lose them. But who cares? You know, going back to Megan and Tory, she's still on stage gyrating like she was before.
Yeah, she should.
She hasn't missed a step.
All right.
So if she did get shot, I'm pretty sure that bullet just ricocheted off of her and probably didn't hit him. It just went over him.
Something.
So, whatever.
All right.
I don't even know how those two got together in the first place.
Exactly.
I would like to now transition to men in music.
I like men.
Me too.
Men are cool.
I've been told I'm a very cool person.
You're a cool person.
Yeah.
Am I a cool person?
You're all right.
All right.
Cool isn't fitting enough.
Okay.
To describe you.
Okay.
Well,
Like,
deranged.
yes, I was about to say I don't think I'm very below cool.
No, because you're somebody.
Oh, so you're saying that, like cool is like too dull. There's
right.
Okay.
Exactly. That's 100% what I'm saying.
Okay.
I've been told cool is a fitting definition for me, and I'm going to run with that.
Okay.
I am a cool person.
All right.
With you,
okay,
you go into a room, and your demeanor doesn't command attention from you.
No.
But your personality does. As soon as you get to opening up your mouth and talking and doing what you do, that's when the eyes get on you.
Okay.
So, are you cool? Sure. But you're bigger than that. You're welcome.
I'm bigger than that in the wrong way.
I wouldn't say so.
Really?
Yeah.
Around certain people, I'd say.
Sure. We'll bring those certain people on and they can talk about their experiences with you. But till that day comes, I'm going to be talking about my Mount Rushmore of men in music.
Okay, let's hear it.
You go first.
Me? Okay, here we go. J. Cole. I don't really listen to a lot of men. Corday. Ice JJ Fish. And then I forgot his name. What's the guy? Diamonds in the Rough. Do you know his name, Kobe?
I don't know its name, no.
Excuse me?
I do not know his name, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I forgot his name, but yeah, him.
Okay. Sorry. Mount Rushmore. Once again, these are, in my opinion,
Honorable mention.
Meshin.
Yeah, you heard me. Phineas. I love Phineas. Oh, and the guy from Julie and the Phantoms, Cayenne Jackson.
Anyways.
His name is. I love him too.
So,
all right.
4 names. The greatest to ever do it in music. Michael Jackson, without a doubt.
He's cool, I guess. Not at the top, but he's okay.
No, at the top. There should be like a separate Mount Rushmore. There's Michael Jackson, and then there's 4 other people somewhere else.
All right.
It would be Michael Jackson.
It
would be Prince.
Made.
It would be, trying to modernize it some, I think the greatest singer of our time, and this is hilarious for me to say out loud, but it's the truth, Justin Timberlake.
Oh.
JT is not the city girl, the white man.
Yes.
JT is up there on the Mount Rushmore. No, he's not. I'm going to replace Justin Timberlake.
Oh, sorry, Justin. This spot's been revoked, buddy.
Sorry, Justin. I love Justin Timberlake.
I just love his eyes glow. Finally, he's being recognized. No, sorry. Not anymore.
And I have to... First, let me say, okay, Michael Jackson, Prince, Tupac. Tupac is not who's replacing Justin Timberlake.
All right.
In terms of rap, was there rap before Pac? Yes. There's been rap after. It bothers me when, whether it's like Young Boy or 21 Savage, everybody's trying to say, oh, this is the next Tupac.
Right.
It's not. There's never going to be another Tupac. There's never going to be another Michael Jackson.
Ever.
It bothers me when you put people in such a constricted space, because that almost limits what they can do. Because then they are always being compared to somebody else.
Right.
Michael Jackson, Prince, Tupac, and to replace Justin Timberlake
is JJ Fish.
Drake.
Okay. Interesting.
Drake, I've had arguments with people. Somebody who I won't say by their name because they honestly don't. They're not worth the time of day. But if you're listening to this, hey, you know who you are. Do you think Drake, and this is a question that was asked to me from them, and I'm going to ask you, is Drake one of the greatest rappers of all time?
Of all time? I don't even... Because we've talked about this. I don't know if I really call him a rapper.
I would not. 100%. Once again, we're talking about limiting people.
He's more of an artist.
An artist.
Entertainer, even.
I would also say, exactly. That's where Michael Jackson came in. That's where Drake goes.
All right.
Bruno Mars.
I love Bruno Mars.
I love Bruno Mars.
Definitely an honorable mention.
If Bruno wouldn't have got busted for coke and had to go lay underneath the sun for a little bit,
all right,
he would be, in my opinion, he still is. The Silk Sonic stuff is rejuvenating his career.
I love it.
It's not going to last forever. They're taking a while. To take about 6 years for them to release each song off of this album.
They do have spaces.
Maybe they'll release a couple albums together.
Hopefully.
Because I think what this is going to do is boost Anderson's name, and it's also reminding us of Bruno. Then they can both go off and do whatever. Bruno's going to go right back to the top of the mountain where he was, and Anderson's going to get a spot. But
I feel like if we did this a couple years before, Bruno would be up there.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It's just he got busted and he had to go lay down for a second.
Yes.
In my opinion, he still is there. It's just when you take a break from music, or from anything, if you're an actor who isn't on screens for a couple years, you're going to be forgotten because there's that one person who's going to come back or that one person who's coming up that is, ooh, I really like them. Bruno Mars.
Right.
Yeah, Bruno's cool.
This person reminds me of Bruno.
Right, but where's Bruno?
Exactly.
Bruno's back now, so he's going to reclaim that spot. In my opinion, Bruno Mars is this generation's Michael Jackson. I know I just said I don't like the active comparison, but in terms of star power, in terms of range, Bruno has it.
That sure is a take.
Yeah, it is. And I'm going to stick by that.
As
Bruno is this generation's greatest musical artist.
He's great. I love him.
He is. Don't leave again. Don't do anything stupid. Because we need that. Do you have a favorite Bruno Mars song?
Interesting. Probably, I think I have a 1A, 1B. Billionaire.
You can just say 2.
Shut up. Billionaire and Grenade.
Interesting.
I love it. Well, mostly because, like, since I was little.
Right.
Those are very
those are those songs.
Songs of
all of Bruno Mars's songs are, like, once again, my playlist. The playlist you didn't know you needed. If you want it, hit me up.
Please.
Those songs are on there. I'm pretty sure all of Bruno's hits are on there. In my opinion, his greatest song is When I Was Your Man.
That's a very great song.
That piano, and that's pretty much all it was, is just him and that piano. But his voice in there, it's an older song. I don't know when exactly it came out, but it was a while ago. In 7th grade. For whatever reason, Kylie's grade, so the grade underneath me, they were singing that song during the school winter program thing.
Right.
And such a magical moment because as the kids are singing, and Miss Stapleton, hey Miss Stapleton girl.
Ooh, I haven't heard that name. Wow.
She came to our graduation.
Really?
I'll tell you this after I get done telling this music story because it's hilarious.
Okay.
Anyways, she's directing them singing, and it's me, and to the left of me is my grandmother. Hey, Nana. And in front of me is Riley.
All right.
But the kids are singing, and this is such a powerful song that everybody else in the gym is singing too. And I'll never forget that. And it's just, that's what that song does.
Mm-hmm.
And other music too.
I forgot.
Yes.
Honorable mention from both sides.
Okay. Sam Smith?
No.
Oh, I thought it could qualify for both sides.
No. For women, Shanice Bramley. And for men, Pierre, whatever the hell his name is.
I think you're talking about Pierre Paul.
Pierre Paul. Yep, there you go. Just that one song that he did together just puts them up.
We need to find out more about him.
Please.
Your graduation ceremony, obviously it was virtual, but your keynote speaker, wasn't she like the president of like Illinois State University or something? It was some...
Probably.
I still don't know who Pierre Paul is. He gave his speech first.
One of the best singers of all time.
He gave his speech, and it was a great speech. Mm-hmm. But the performance that followed...
even better.
Completely wiped my memory of how long that man talked.
Okay.
If you ask me, he didn't even give a speech because he just went on that stage
and performed.
And he...
as he does. Did.
Yes. Graduation. How did your graduation really go? Like, I
just had we're at the Carver Center. We had a room. All my family was there. Mm-hmm. They was calling names, called my name. Went up.
Because they just did the YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Did the whole shebang. Sat back down, watched everybody else.
And that was horrible. The quality.
It was, the quality.
I've rewatched it since, and it's so sad because there's somebody, I don't even know if I want to say their name in this instance, but watching it, and it's somebody I was cool with, the buffering or whatever you want to call it of the video. Because not only is it a video that got posted to YouTube, but it's a screen recording of a video.
That's great.
At the beginning, it's a mouse, the little whatever icon, whatever you want to call it, on the screen,
right,
pressing play onto a video. Mm-hmm. They didn't upload the video. They screen recorded it, then uploaded the screen recording.
As they should. But
the video's buffering, and then so this person's name got completely skipped over. That's horrible. And that's what our biggest thing was for graduation this year. Like, we knew we probably weren't going to go back to school. Right. And what we did for a month, I didn't, but Quest did. We did not want that ceremony. If we had a ceremony that was literally just the students and the teachers, that's what we wanted to do.
Okay, so look.
I'm looking.
I just realized this is the music episode.
Yeah.
We're talking about school and our personal lives.
We are.
I feel like we should get back on track.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Guys, I don't even know what I was saying. What are we going back to? Because I think I've said everything I needed to say with music is my Mount Rushmore.
Mm-hmm. And I went back and added my...
Yeah. I don't have anything else to add to that.
All right.
To that conversation.
That's nice. What else is there to talk about with music?
There's
besides
nothing.
the greatest.
Yeah, there's not.
Obviously, my best list. All right. I think that's the end of the episode. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when we post again, because there will be more.
There will.
Yep. Next episode, we will be talking about sex.
Yes.
This will be on all platforms. So if you listen on YouTube,
it's actually a Patreon exclusive.
It is.
Yes.
If you are on YouTube or you're on some whatever you're on, go check out our others.
Yeah.
We're on TikTok.
We are.
Instagram.
TikTok, Instagram,
Twitter.
Facebook, Twitter.
What are
YouTube.
Okay, we'll say that for later.
Yes, we have a link tree. Just go to the link tree and everything is there. There's a link to our Patreon there. Sign up for exclusive content.
We don't have a Patreon yet.
We don't.
We need
will.
one. We will.
Just practicing.
Why didn't we think of that?
I know.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. It's okay. So it'll all be there.
Yeah, sure is.
I'm Kobe.
I'm Donovan.
And we'll catch you on the next round.
Next time.
Yeah.